Hi everyone, it's Lehman with the Lace Covered Skies and Enchanted Paper Cottage on TikTok. I am here to show you the result of my reorganizing. So in the last video, you saw me label about 50 to 55 boxes that I have gotten out of my immediate craft area. So those were all storage things, and of course I would rather them be in my craft area so that I don't have to like go to a different spot to get the things. But for now, I'm just gonna have to deal with like going downstairs and pulling everything for the project that I'm working on. But what I'm left with is a lot more surface area to work with, and that's what I really want to keep. Like, that's my goal. So as you can see, my craft area is a U shape. It goes down that way, across that way, and then down this side right here. This part is not so accessible when I'm sitting in my chair because of course I just want to be able to do everything from my chair pretty much. So when I'm in my chair, I can reach all those papers right there. I can reach the drawers in there, everything on my desk, everything above my desk, my sewing machine, and even these paper towers over here are very much within reach. Over here, however, is where I plan to lay things out. I want to be able to be as assembly line as possible, and I'm a very visual person, so I want to see everything I'm working on laid out instead of having it like piled up somewhere. So I intend to keep this area right here blank, just always have that as a workspace for me. And then down here in this drawer are things that are bind it all related. And here I have little things for my camera, like little tripods and things like that. Down here I have everything big shot related right there. So my embossing folders are right here in this neat little container. It fits very nice. And back there in this container are my dies, and then back there it's the plates, and they don't fit in here, so they sit back there. Here's my big shot right here. That is also die related. Those are flowers, and I cut a whole bunch of flowers that have different parts, so I bagged them up. My bind it all is right here. Over here that's my glue book with the yellow spine. That's my paper doll collage book, which I want to turn into a junk journal. This holds ephemera. That's a blank junk journal that I haven't decided what to do with it yet. It's made out of like 100-year-old book cover. That's my ephemera folder, as well as the pink spine. And then that's like another collage book. So there's that. Now down here, I have magazines for glue books, pieces that I've harvested for glue books. And then this right here is a glue book that has not been sewn in. So I just left this whole space for glue books because it was piled up before and I didn't ever get to it. So I'm hoping this will make me reach for it more. Those are just a bunch of paper bags that I didn't have anywhere else to put. Those are doilies, paper pads that I don't really use, and some other papers that I don't really use. This right here, I want to put stickers in there. This is some fussy cut images from Red Deb. I keep them all in there. These are different digitals filed by Etsy shop. Those are paper pads that I can just reach for. This right here is scratch paper, and I plan to turn these into notebooks. So they've been sitting here for a long time. I need to get to them. Now up here, I ended up putting one of these racks up here, and it fits, so it goes up pretty high. What I have in there right now are some de-stash items I want to de-stash as a result of all this organizing. So I really hope to get rid of all of that soon, as well as that. Here's my paper tower. The prime real estate right here are my favorite digitals. And I do print a lot because I get free HP instant ink sometimes where I have to print it or else I lose it. So I print my favorite. It's Amity Bloom right here. Odamo Prince. What is this one? The label fell off. Oh, that's Jenny Allsorts. Tailor-Made Journals. Yana Volley. And then coffee dyed papers. And then other paper pads and different things like that. Now I will mention that this is the most organized I'll ever get. And my craft room is not the ideal craft room, so it's still really messy. Like, it's not very pretty, which I'm fine with now. When I get a real craft room someday, hopefully, it'll look much prettier. All right, up there are just different stationery things, really. And those black and metal drawers, I got them at Ross in 2006, so that's almost 20 years ago. They're made from cardboard and metal, and they have held up so well. I have moved like at least 6 times since I got them, and they are still holding really strong. Now on the other hand, this one I got from Hobby Lobby in 2020, and the quality is not good. Like, I have to really push this in or else it like curves out and then everything caves down. And I know I shouldn't put much up there, which I usually don't put that much on top of it or anything that's very heavy, but it still causes it to cave. And even, I think it was like that when I bought it. So that just goes to show that things, even as recent, I mean, I would say 2006 is not like ancient, where the quality of goods should have gone down so much, but it's like night and day comparing this to this. I got this at Hobby Lobby. This was from Ross, and when they were at Ross, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Another one over here. So I'm so glad I stocked up on those. They were only like $7.99 or $8.99. Probably that one was $4.99. I should have bought more. All right, that's my washi tape holder, which is pretty convenient because I just reach up there and it holds so much that it keeps any tape or washi tape from just infiltrating other areas. Now this shelf right here was buried for a while. I keep book blocks there that I can just reach for. And it just had stacks of paper over it before I started this process. So now I'm so happy that I can just look in there and it actually looks like a neat little shelf. There's book blocks and there's plastic bags and cellophane. You guys know that when I glue, I like to use cellophane to like press down the glue. So that's just a bunch of plastic bags that I reuse. And then this right here, I decided to put all my planners and planning things right there within arm's reach. And those are just extra baskets right there. Then we come to my desk. This is what you guys are usually staring at right here. And not much has changed right there. I know you guys don't see that view, but this is just, I hang my scissors, I have clips right there, my inking is right there, and then my sewing machine is over here. I have some fabric right there, and this is when I'm working on something, that's what I reach for. Over here are some containers. I do need to label them still. There are stamps, like rubber stamps and clear stamps and stuff like that. Ink pads. Here is some more paper, like digital papers. And then some organizing containers right here. My paper towers right here. I'm not going to go too much in detail because, like I said, this is not the ideal craft room, right? I'm just kind of showing you an after. But I did redesignate these drawers right here. These are going to be for current projects, so I could put them in here instead of having them scattered out on my desk. And I cleared out this one and this one, and I think, okay, so just these two. So I am really trying to just put the current projects back in there every time that I'm done for the day. That was the original intent with these, but because it was over here and I had to like lift it and stuff, I would never put things away. So that was like part of the problem. So I'm hoping what I've done helps. So over there is where I sit, right? So we're coming around to this side, my computer desk. It was completely covered before. So now you can see that it's pretty clean. I mean, I still have things like that on there, which I need to, you know, so this is the cleanest it's gonna get. This drawer doesn't really have anything significant. I put some paints in here, but that's just for now. This right here is my pens and stuff, so I have a lot. It's like full. This is miscellaneous craft things. These are stickers, like alphabet stickers. I do banners sometimes. And now we have this side where I eliminated a lot of those boxes. So now I just have a small amount, and then I have my like stickers right here for collaging that I've been hauling a lot of. I really want to get back into that. Like, I've been really enjoying that. And I do have I have a haul from a new place soon, and I can't wait to show you guys. The things are so pretty. But here's my bead tray. I had nowhere else to put it. These are more digitals that I printed. Some are coffee dyed, and I'm just going to keep them here because I got 4 reams of legal size paper because they were cheap. They were $1 each, and you can't find that anywhere now. But the legal size paper is really messing up my like storing situation because the paper is so much bigger. So I'm just going to put them all right here for now. My beading supplies are over there. And I'm going to take you over to this side. I know it doesn't look that neat here, but it's really neat if you know what's in here. So I have this big old tutu skirt that I made for a party recently that I wore. It's so huge, I have nowhere else to put it, so I just put it in there. But right in that corner right there are all of my food packaging, and it's a lot of stuff. I had my cousin and my best friend saving me food packaging, and then someone else gave me a whole bunch. I got so much, but it all fit in there. Like, I really squeezed everything in there, so that was really cool. And then I have, those things are not craft related, but I did clear up this entire table pretty much. So, well, half the table. I at least have some surface area here, which was my goal. And then I have some odds and ends in there. And that's pretty much it. Now I do want to show you guys downstairs. So I just wanted to show you guys how I just ended up putting these 2 rows right here. They don't take up much room at all, and they're just right on the end of this bookcase right here that holds some of my stuff. So it's extremely it's extremely space efficient because there's so many boxes, but it's really not taking up that much room. And then against this wall right here, I have my vintage sewing patterns right there and some other things right here. I'm not going to go through everything because this is just not super organized yet, but I wanted to show you that row of boxes. There's like so many boxes, and it's taking up like no room at all in there. Like, it's not even noticeable that it's there pretty much. So, and then this corner right here, everything in there, it looks super unorganized, but that's because there's so many cardboard boxes. What's in there is fabric, and I organized the fabric by category. I know it looks like a jumbled mess, but once things are out, it's very much categorized in there. But I just wanted to show you this area because there are more boxes right here. And there's so many boxes, but it just barely takes up any room. So that's why I love using these boxes so much. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the end result. It's not like an ideal craft room, and maybe one day I'll have my ideal craft room. What I would want is furniture that matches. I would love to get a dream box. This is just me now, kind of, I don't really believe in manifesting, but this is just me thinking about what I want. So if I had an ideal craft room, I would want a sink in there. I would want a little outside area where I could do things that require ventilation. I would want furniture that matches and a lot more room than what I already have, so I could really organize. Ideally, I would love to get the dream box, and then it probably won't fit all my stuff. I mean, who are we kidding, right? So I would have to have other furniture, but I would love to start with the dream box. Hopefully this is what I needed to kind of jumpstart me back into being more productive and creative. And I will have a destash video of some of the stuff up there. So I'm gonna probably have that next, I think. But I hope this is what I needed to take a little bit of a break from creating and just organize and get everything back to how it should be in order for me to be more creative. But thank you so much for coming along. I have a few things pre-recorded, so I'm not sure what will come next exactly, but I hope I will see you there. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will talk to you next time. Bye everyone.